see here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're now listening to the first episode of my podcast, Tales of a Bohemian Podcast. I'm gonna keep it brief, nothing too serious on this first lap, trying to get there. But we're just gonna dive right into the topic today. Uh, First episode, one topic, simping. Now that may be unknown in certain terms, and some people may have asked, like, "Yo, John, what is simping?" You know, but to get it straight, first off, right? Let me tell you. Let me tell you at least a urban example of a simp, right? Say you at a party with your boys, or I guess acquaintances, or so forth, what it is, whatever, and you know it's all balls out. Well, I don't want to say ball out, but you know what I mean. Just guys. And a nice little bitty walkthrough, nice little body. And it's gonna be one or two guys who is going to puff their chest out, you know what I mean? Like I said, puff, I mean they're gonna do some extra shit, you know? And I myself have seen this personally. And let me tell you this. Like, I could be straight up honest. To me, simping, that's that's um that's just a definition of a beta male. You know what I mean? I'm sure everyone knows there's like alpha and beta. I guess if you want to include omegas basically an alpha. Who knows? But anyway, that's you being second-handed and not secured in yourself. Like like some people would say, "Oh, in a group there's always one alpha and the rest is betas." No, that's a fucking lie. Don't let nobody fool you like that. Trust me. Trust me on that. Beta males, simp. Only beta simp. And trust me, I know a few betas. I know quite a few betas, People who are willing to do that. But then again, that's just the power. It should have power, but that's the power of simping. To cross that line of, I'd say, mutual respect, that's a big no-no. You know what I mean? Like, me and my boys can call each other everything in the book. When we're amongst each other, everything in the book. And nobody, oh, why are you talking to me like that? No. They say, fuck you, okay, Connie. Still drink. Cheers. Everything in the book, we call each other. Everything in the book, that's what we call each other. Like, it's all love. It's nothing that, I'm not going to call you a bitch or a pussy or, you know what I mean? None of that stuff. It's all love. They say, hey, Connie, or, whatever the case is. The female being in that area, or, listening to the conversation. Now, one of the simps, not saying, it could be one of my boys or someone else, but someone's going to be like, oh, who you talking to, and you think it's a game? Or it's like, hold on, whoa. I'm lost. Did they say something out of the way? Now, me saying that, sorry, did I say anything the other way? Like, I normally talk with you guys around here. But me not picking up on, that's simping, So now, guys from the puff their chest or who you talking to, or they won't seem like the baddest motherfucker out now, right? Just because there's one female, maybe two or three females as well, comes through and, they're like, oh, wow, they don't know what's going on. And they're like, oh, wow, how they get so tense? Simping, being extra, right? That is a simp. Or, like how people would say more so like that me too kind of thing. Like me too, like pick me. Yeah, that right there, that is an abomination. I tell you that up front. I'm sorry. I, for the life of me, do not know what the hell or how the hell simping even came to be. It's been around from before my time, for my dad's time, probably my granddad's time. It's been around. So, but I can't honestly give no rational reason it is to simp unless you're, the kind of dude who can't get no woman or, that kind of shit. I'm not going to get in now. That's neither here nor there. Now, like I said, it's usually a cause of simping. The cause of simping being women. That causes things to go awry, Goes left hard. But doesn't always have to be a female per se. Could be like, some person with fame, like dude with clout or whatever, and dude's trying to get put on, that kind of shit. And they doing some extra shit around the person to do it. And it's like, whoa. Like, hey buddy, get the jerkins off of your hand. You see what I'm saying? Get the jerkins away from your hand and off that man. You know what I mean? Like, dude, there's no need for that. When you're around your people, if someone new comes around and one of your peoples or, a few of them change up like how they would normally act, like, that's fake. You're fake. That's you being a very, very fake friend. That's what I mean. That's you being fake. And, when you're trying to be, the impressionist or whatever you want to call it, be that guy. I want to be that guy who, I don't want to be in the background. Like, I want you to notice me. Like, fellas, come on now. We call that a blatant disrespect, bro. Like, you can't be my friend or one of the friends and be like, you know what, I like this chick. I'm gonna show out. I'm gonna do what I want to do. And I'm gonna get this bitch by any means necessary. Like, without even no indication of, yeah, well, maybe she could be feeling me or, probably ain't feeling me, But like you say, that is the power of simping right there. Like, it shouldn't have no power, but come on, man. That's all it does. That's all it does right there. It's kind of a shame, Honestly, it's a shame. I would hope that, maybe one day, maybe something could be a thing in the past, like coming through. Hey, what's going on? What's up? Oh, it's your new friend. Hey, what's going on? My name's XYZ. What's your name? Dun, dun, dun. All right, cool. We can actually, come to some kind of, you can get things jumping. But for the life of me, when it does happen, it's almost like a guessing game, Like, okay, so is this going to be what I think it's going to be, or you're just being extra and jokey, You gotta figure out if it's the low tier, mid tier, or top tier. That's what you gotta figure out after that. Like, I'm not sure if you're serious or not, or dead ass serious. But we ain't gotta take it down. Or maybe we do. That's just depending on the person. And not all the time it's going to be, like I said, not all the time it's going to be with females. It could be like clout chasing, like I said, someone with fame. But that's neither here nor there. We're not gonna get all into that right now. We're not gonna specify all that. So we're just gonna keep it brisk. All right. Now, I'm sure everyone has a friend who. Sure, let me say it like this. I'm sure every guy has a friend, a female friend. Nothing, they ain't doing nothing. They're just cool. And they go out together, right? They say, hey guys, I'm bringing a friend. She's just a friend, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. We go out, meet the fellas at the spot. Now, one or two may have caught their eye, She catches the eye of one or two. And then, now the conversation starts. Sitting at the round table, everyone's drinking, everyone's chilling. So it's like, all right, like I said before, it's like a ticking time bomb. This much testosterone with paired with this one this one level of estrogen right now. Now we already discovered. We already said that she's just a friend. I have no kind of thing going on here. It's free game for you guys, not for me. But free game. Tell me why. Man, there's always one. There's a few, but it's always that one. It's always that one that just becomes like a regular. I'm not gonna say regular. It's more than regular. They become a beast. When it comes to the pick me. I should call it the pick me syndrome. Pick me. But that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Now me, like I said, not confrontational. I'm gonna back up. Be like, you know what? Everything cool because I don't give a fuck. If I see you're heated, right? And listen to me carefully. You can even Google this shit. Like when you're angry, like legitimately angry, you're temporarily stupid. Like your brain doesn't function to its full capacity because all you're thinking of right now is that harsh intent inside of your head. Like, or if this person says this or does that, I really do this, do that. But you're not going to fully think through of, okay, what if you did this and did that, what is that person going to do? You're not thinking that way. So like I said, I'm going to steer clear. I'm going to back up. I'm like, okay, that's do you, buddy. But in that instance, right? In that instance, what do you think the female is going to think? Like, this guy just made a little joke and this guy ready to pop off or something like that, and they're supposed to be boys? Now, hold on here. Someone either A, simping, or B, he is probably, agitated already, and that probably agitated him just a tad bit more, and he just, vented. But more than likely, it's option A. So when a female sees that, he's like, oh, no, this nigga ain't secure with himself. He ain't secure. No way. There's no possible way he's secure. Because I can never, ever, ever, ever be in a room with my boys and, they say this and say that, right? The usual jokes, like nothing out of the way. And I catch feelings because, there's a new female or probably a new addition to the group. I'm supposed to, act different. To me, that's... Trust me, I don't know. Like I say, it is what it is. I'm going to back up from it and just leave you to do you. And, you're going to bury yourself in a hole that, buddy, you might actually need my help to get out. You might actually need my help to get out. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, someone messaged me. That's neither here nor there. Right now, trying to take it smooth. This is the first episode of the Tales of the Bahamian Pork-Cake. I almost fucked up my own podcast. Jeez. Tales of the Bahamian Pork-Cake, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first episode. I'm actually happy that I started. Hopefully I can keep this going in the long run. Trying to be, up there. So, till next time, people, I'd like to thank you all for listening to my little rant. Episode 2 on the way.